Bro.
I'm charging up my ult.
All right, guys. So welcome back to the Eddie Cheeseburger Show. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe, comment, and like, baby. You know what to do. So today is Tips and Tricks episode 2. All right. All right. So let's start this off real quick. All right. So I got Gibby, I got Watson, and I got Lifeline on my team today. On here, and this game, to be honest, it was a hectic game at the end. So stay tuned, because in the beginning, I'm gonna show you guys how to rotate, how to do some smart decisions, what battles to take and what battles not to take on there. Because you know what, you can win the battle or you can win the war. So you guys gotta pick and choose, you know. But let me go ahead and kind of help you guys out to get a little bit better on here. So to start out, I got my ult out. And I just started the game not too long ago, so I was popping accelerators as soon as I spawned. So that's a quick tip right there. You know, once you see them, just pop them. But if you do have a lifeline, I would probably just give them to lifeline. But for me, I just popped it because I saw there was a team ahead of us, so it actually came pretty clutch, as you saw right there. I knocked them out. Now, for those that haven't been playing the game a little too long, I can talk to you guys about the meta right now. So the meta right now is going to be the R99 with a wingman. If it's not the wingman, it's going to be the R99, PK, R99, Scout. Even the flatline's actually making a comeback too. So if you can control that flatline, I would probably suggest you use it, because that flatline can drop a brother. So definitely give that gun a try for those that haven't already. All right. So what I did is I'm rotating. I see somebody ahead of us. I think he's going to try to triple take me, so I just dropped the shield real quickly on there. Get a little bit cover support for myself. Now, there is a triple take ahead of me, and then there's a person to the right. So luckily, my team is with me right there. So if I do go down, they can just pick me up, and the shield should hold up a little bit of time to kind of get me up. Also, I think I talked to you guys about this in the last episode. For those that don't know, once you use Gibby and you drop his shield and your teammates or yourself are low, you need to pop a med kit or pop a battery or anything like that. Drop your shield, because you will regenerate 20% faster inside the shield with Gibby. A lot of people don't know that, so that's a quick tip right there to kind of help you guys out. Especially if you're running solos and you see your teammate doesn't have any med kits or anything like that, go ahead and pop that for him. That's 20% increase. So over here we're in Capital City. You gotta be careful, Capital City, because Capital City, you can fight one battle and then you got 3 more to come after that. So you gotta be very careful. Now this right here coming up, shout out to my boy Ace. You know, for those that haven't seen that movement video, definitely go watch that movement video, because this is where I learned it from on here. So coming up, you'll see that this technique, it's a little hard to master, but once you get used to it, you sneak up on people. So once you sneak up on people, element of surprise, and boom, 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 dead. That's what you want. See, look at that. He didn't even hear me. Now, luckily, my teammates are right there, so I think they went down second or third level, so who knows. But check this out.
I hear him.
Oh, my man got lasered.
They are. I'm healing up.
See, 20%, 20%.
That guy's lit. No shield.
Oh, that's a bad laser right there, but you know, that's what we got, that new firing range to kind of help you guys out. Now, in the comments, I seen a lot of you guys talking to me about, hey, what size settings you got and all that good stuff. So, for those that haven't watched my video, I take off vibration off on my controller. I also changed my field of view to 110, and that's how you're going to get that smooth kind of glide feeling with your movement on there. So, typically, the default settings is 70, but if you give it a try to 110, that's going to help you a lot. But definitely, also my ADS and sensitivity, I have it on a 5 or a 6 on there. I typically like to keep it on a 5, so if somebody shoots me, I can just do a quick 180 and kind of R99 them right in the head. So if you do want to kind of get your aim up a little bit, get the ADS up too. I know it's going to get a little bit of adjustment, but once you kind of get the hold of it, you'll be fine.
Where's Tommy at? Where's Tom? Oh, no.
Let's see.
No.
My boy Timmy stay going down, but you know what? That's fine. I'm right there to help him. Got that PK out. My boy Adam out here going clutch. Ooh, you know, I saw that gold. I had to go in real quickly because, you know, once you get that gold, you can be OP with that gold shield. As long as you kind of pop batteries, 1, 2, shoot, and then come out, you'll be fine.
Give me ram, bro.
I'm healing up. I'm healing up. I got you guys.
And as you notice, I'm with my teammates right here. Now, Ace taught me this. He said, look, typically, if you can't win a battle within 15 seconds, dip. Because if you're shooting for longer than 15 seconds, other people are going to start hearing you. And eventually, guess what's going to happen to you? You're going to get pinched with a third party. And before you know, you're back to the lobby. You're pissed off. You hate the game. Because I know I sometimes do, you know. But if you can go ahead and just kill that team within 15 seconds and then just pick up a little bit of loot and then dip. Because I noticed a lot of randoms just stay back just to freaking loot. You know those freaking loot Larrys out here, they get you killed and they get mad once you don't pick them up. Well, guess what? That's your fault for staying back there to pick up that extra light magazine. You know who you are. Anyways, going back to this over here. Going upstairs. My boy Gibby.
She's upstairs.
I think we heard somebody, but that guy's moving. He is hauling ass. He is moving. So once we find him, it's going to be a piece of cake because we're all tight together on there. So focus fire, especially if you got like a high KD or if you notice that your skill-based matchmaking, you're starting to get into more like Predator lobbies or Diamond lobbies. These guys are going to stay together, okay? So don't be mad once one of them kind of wipes you out because guess what? That's on you. You didn't stay with your team. So stay with your team. Call it out. And if you have mics, please use it, you randoms. Jesus Christ. You have a mic and you're not using it? You piss me off for a reason sometimes, you know? But that's one of those things. That's why when I try to go in matchmaking, I try to at least get a squad. Even if it's not a good squad, at least they can communicate with me and tell me where they're at instead of a freaking random telling me nothing. But use those mics, guys. Please use those mics. Even though if you're a little shy, the internet doesn't know you. They don't know you. Just use the damn mic. How hard is that? Man. Gotta preach out here. Sometimes. Alright, so train. Now, this is a little sketchy because, you know, you kind of open up yourself to, like, open spots. Coming up, this is going to get a little iffy because on the tower, there's a team, then to the right side, there's a team as well on there. So what I do is I focus fire on the closest enemy, which is going to be the person on the tower. I don't know what this guy was doing. He was just chilling up there, so I just lasered him. And coming up, this is kind of goofy of that team's part. They fall down. They have high grounds. Like, if you're going to try to win battles, high grounds is your best friend. If you can't have high grounds, you better rely on your aim because you're going to die a lot of those battles. So stay high grounds as much as you can. So I think I just chased the hell out of this Wraith out here. Gone. Took it back to the lobby. And then before you know it, I see another person to the right side. So I just chase him down. And again, check my teammates. They're literally behind me. Stay together. I can't preach that enough. Stay together. Stay together. Now look at this guy's movement. It's actually not that bad. So he's actually just hauling ass trying to get out. But luckily, I got that tracker.
Going to the left.
Boom, dead.
I hear him.
He didn't even see me.
On top.
He was too busy running. Now if I didn't kill him, my teammates are right there with me. So see, perks of staying together. Now coming up in the next section, rotation is going to take a huge part into the success of you winning this game or not. Because for those that don't know how to rotate and they just want to keep battling each other, oh man, you're going to have a hard time winning these games out here. Especially in ranked. If you don't know ranked, yeah, you can get 5 kills, but if you're not hitting top 10, top 5, or top 3, you're not going to get a lot of points. And to rank up, especially to Predator, good luck. That's all I can say. So you definitely got to play your positioning. So right here, one of my teammates called it out. He said, there's a Bloodhound over there. I said, you know what? Forget that Bloodhound. Let's just move into the circle and then kind of set grounds in there. Now, luckily, coming up, I think one team was thinking the same thing I was. Because keep in mind, I'm typically going to be in a Predator Diamond lobby. Now that I'm a Diamond. So it's a blessing and a curse, you know. I'm getting better by playing with these Predators, but sometimes it can get frustrating. So once you overcome the frustration and you're like, okay, you can kind of get a little bit better. So coming up, I make it through. I put down my ult, The reason I did that is because they have scouts and they have like mid to long range weapons. So my teammates, they're gonna be in open grounds. So what I did is just kind of cover support and kind of create space for my teammates, you know. So what I was gonna do is I was gonna take this tower. Now you can do two things right here. You can either take the tower and drop on them, or you can take the tower and then just kind of drop on the opposite side of them. And I think I just did the opposite because look at these guys. Look at these guys. They're running scout G7s, probably G7 scouts or hemlocks, but they lasered my ass. But luckily, their aim's kind of boo-boo in the air. But luckily, I don't even know how I made it out. I don't even know how I made it out, to be honest with you. But I made it out. Pop the med kit real quick. Pop the med kit real quick. Now, look here. Rotation right here, it's kind of difficult. So what I decided to do coming up is hide on the backside. And if you drop down, there's also going to be a zip line to take you back up. And here coming up, I'll show you what I did on here. Because if you go forward, you're going to either get lasered by the other team. See, there's not much going straight. So the only way that I kind of took advantage of this is going back where we came from and take that zip line down. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second.
We did all that for nothing.
I got the circle.
Yeah. Alright, let's just start moving it up there. There's somebody right there, watch out! Right there. Oh, hold on. Let's
one on the bottom too.
Alright, so you see, so that's where we came from. That's where we actually landed. What I was telling my teammates is,
guys,
we're going to drop down, we're going to take that zip line, and then we're going to hide behind those crates over there, and hopefully they don't see us, and that way we can just kind of camp it there for about 20-30 seconds until the next rotation comes in, and eventually just third party them. But unfortunately, that's not how it worked out. But I'm getting my teammates in better positioning, because if we stayed on the opposite side and that storm came, we would have been dead.
They don't see us yet.
See, so we're just chilling there. So that's some good player IQ 5000 right there. You know, just kind of go back. Now, luckily, one of my teammates got spotted, so they're going to shoot us. So if you notice, we're not in the best position right now to win the game. So what I end up doing is going at the first level of the building that they're at right now, because I think they're either in that second or third level. And right here, I go ahead and just go directly towards the door, block it. So that way, if they do come downstairs, it gives it an extra 2 seconds or so to kind of react and block that. Now, watch this. You have a Watson. So now you can play the Watson fence. And if they decide to push on you a little bit too hard, you got that Watson fence to kind of help you guys avoid those third-party Martys out here. See? So fence it out. Because right now we're on the first floor. There's another team on the second floor. And I believe on the opposite fence, there's going to be another third party right there. So we're all pretty much close together. Right here is just going to determine how you rotate it.
Connect this one.
So it looks like the fence people are just trying to push up on us. I did my old thinking that, hey, they don't have any cover grounds and they're probably just going to go down. But more than likely the guy that was just shooting me was the guy from the second floor. So he just took it back up and just kind of hid underneath that little house on there. Now look what my teammate did, Watson, right there. She positioned her ult at a perfect spot where it's not going to get shot, and if we do get shot, we can just kind of lean back to it and rebuild our shields, because especially for those that don't have batteries at the end, this is going to come in very handy for you. Now right here, this is goofy. I don't even know how the opposite team let us get high grounds. So I thought they were just doing circles, but I guess they were just in the building trying to hide it.
You can jump it. You can get high ground.
So what I was telling my teammates is just come on over. Let's take high grounds. And then from here, I just got to play it patiently. And that's an easy win right here. But the biggest thing is patience. You got to be patient. Because, yeah, you could just drop down and try to rush that guy. But if you fall down, you're dead because there's really no way to get back up. So you got to be, well, unless you're Pathfinder, but I don't think they were Pathfinder.
Oh, that guy's low.
So again, see, playing it patiently, because I know there's a team underneath us, and then there's a team by the fence. The team by the fence has the worst positioning right now, so they might die, if not by me, by the opposite team. But right now, I have the upper advantage on all these guys because I got high grounds. And I'm also Gibby, which I either have my ult or either I'm going to have my shield. And especially in situations like this, Gibby shines brighter than a diamond. Trust me, he really does. He really does. I know you guys hate using him because he's so damn thick. He gets laser 1, 2, 3. Well, guess what? If you know how to use Gibby, you're going to drop his shield, and then you're going to go in and out, in and out, in and out. That's a good way to drop somebody. And a lot of people don't even know how to do that. So you just have to learn how to play Gibby. So it looks like they have a Caustic. He panic ulted because I think he was just trying to kill the guys behind the fence. But I think they just stayed back a little bit. Now right here, I drop down, boom. Okay. So the Pathfinder's down, and I think there's just one guy to the left. And I got him.
There are a couple shots downstairs.
So before you know it, we're just facing the last group, which was the people behind the fence.
He's so low. Got him.
Ready?
Okay, laser that guy.
Pull up. Grab that gold, grab that gold, grab that gold, grab that gold.
Now, I was hoping, and they actually did, because right now I think they're on the first floor. I can't really do much with the first floor because if I do drop my ult, it's not gonna hit nobody. But these guys decided to go high grounds, which was the dumbest mistake they could have done.
Did they go high grounds? Because if they go high grounds,
Because I'm Gibby. I have my ult, so all I have to do, and I don't think they have a Watson or a Gibby to protect them against my ult. So what's gonna happen is if I do drop my ult, they're either gonna have to rush us, and before you know it, focus fire, 1, 2, 3, done.
Get over here.
Watch this.
Over there, yeah.
Yeah, and I'll drop my ult here in a second, and then this is where it's gonna get interesting.
Are you guys ready?
So drop my ult.
Some DS right here.
Oh, right here.
It's hitting. I see him. Look,
Hit him.
he gets dropped.
Right here. Let's get this guy. Got him. Got him.
Patience.
Stay inside, stay inside.
And before you know it, GG's. So this game was just mainly positioning on here. So I hope you guys learned a little bit of tricks from this. But if you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, so I can continue doing these videos in the future for you guys. But happy holidays to you guys and happy New Year's. And let me know what future videos you would like to see.
And it was locking it. Timmy was healing. Boom.